Hi, Aziza. So you're writing essays again. Good job. Let's get straight into this so we can see what you wrote. Dear Sir or Madam, I'm writing in response to the advert for a web developer position uh, posted in Job Bank on da da da. I think I would be able to contribute to the job as I have 5 years of experience in this sphere, which includes both front end and back end applications development. Okay, it's fine. Generally, we prefer language that's a little more formal than I think that I would be able. So there are a couple of expressions you could have used. You could have said, I am confident that I am capable. I am certain that I would be able to contribute to the job. I believe. So it just, I think, sounds just a little like low level. So I would have preferred one of these other expressions instead. Okay. Let's see. So moreover, I have successfully finished AngularJS and React.js courses. Please see my resume and certificates attached. Fine. Okay. In the course of my present job, I have been responsible for obtaining technical tasks. What do you mean you obtained technical tasks? You mean you completed them maybe? So, okay, you completed or you obtained, maybe, I'm not really sure. So I was responsible for this technical tasks for several projects and leading them, which involved communicating with foreign clients in English. This should be capitalized. Managing, you say you're managing time. Do you mean managing deadlines or managing the schedule? Or else you could have just said time management or project management also would have worked here as well. And developing CMS, as well as website and writing requests to database. I don't know what you mean writing requests to database. Do you mean that you were doing data entry? It's just not clear. As such, I am able to work unsupervised. Furthermore, I am very passionate about my job and therefore dedicated to delivering good quality work is the word you want here, not job. I deliver work, not job. So I feel that it is now time for me to move on and look for a new challenge. That's a nice sentence. I like that. Soft Solutions is known for successfully carrying out a number of huge IT projects, and I would like to be part of its team. This is another example of a word that just feels a little too informal. Huge IT projects. You could have said instead large scale, which would have been basically the same word, but it just sounds more professional. So I would have liked that. Okay, I hope you find me a strong fit for the position. Thank you for your time and consideration. Yours faithfully. All right, it's lovely. It's, there were a couple little areas there that I already talked about, so let's take a look at your task too. Okay, adapting to technology. Who should do what? So let's take a look at what you wrote. And does it make us smarter or weaker intellectually? Okay, the issue of technology adaptation has grown in importance over the last few years. I believe the benefits technology has brought about are immense and they far outweigh the drawbacks. However, from my point of view, it could have had even more positive implications if people used it more reasonably. All right, that's nice. It goes without saying that you don't need a comma here. In the last 50 years, advances in technologies have begotten a seismic shift in our society. Not only here's what you want here, not only has the average life expectancy increased due to the remarkable progress in medical technology, but also our quality of life has improved immensely. The invention of microchips coupled with the numerous inventions in information technologies have made us more time efficient. As a recent study by IMF suggests, washing machines and kitchen equipment help us to save up to 40% more time on a daily basis. Moreover, automation of work processes, yes, has had a positive impact on productivity and wealth generated. To that end, if the only price for having so many benefits for humans is to adapt to these rapid changes, I think it's obviously more than worth it. Okay, now, you've got all these nice examples and the language is really beautiful. It's really well written. However, reading the paragraph, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I don't know what your main idea is until I get to this last sentence where you say that, humans have to adapt to the technology. That's at least how I understood it. However, the last sentence is not where you want to kind of point out your main idea. You should do it all the way up here. So you could have even added it right here at the end of, I think, to this sentence, and it could have been successful. So You could have said, etc., etc., have begotten a seismic shift in our society, requiring man or humans to adapt to these changes. Okay, so even just something like that would have made the difference, and then would have said, oh, okay, this is what Aziza is talking about, that people have to adapt to technology changes. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Now let's take a look at the next paragraph. So, yet there do exist some drawbacks to the advancement of technology. People all the more tend to lead sedentary lifestyles. There has been a reduction of workplaces since. Now, tell me why here, Aziza. People tend to lead sedentary lifestyles. Yeah, but why? Because they're not washing clothes. I mean, why is this happening? It kind of begs the question. Okay, and then there has been a reduction of workplaces in the advent of automation. However, by far the most important minus is that individuals simply refuse to think on their own, since they usually rely on computers and the internet. For instance, research by Harvard University has shown that 85% of high school students use calculators to solve mathematical problems. Of course, it is bound to be detrimental to the intelligence level of humans. Nevertheless, I firmly believe that this issue can be easily tackled if governments take actions in order to increase interest in technology from a very young age. For example, prohibiting usage of calculators in classrooms and adding more technologically related subjects like robotics and informatics to the secondary school curriculums would do. Hold on. I'm not really sure what the grammar is here. It's a little confusing to me. I had to read it twice. And in fact, I'm going to read it a third time. I'm going to read it aloud. For example, prohibiting usage of calculators in classrooms and adding more technologically related subjects like robotics, informatics to the secondary school curriculums would do. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here, Aziza. I don't know why you have this would do here. It doesn't make sense to me. As they have proven to improve cognitive skills. Okay, yeah, but this confused me quite a bit, so I'm not really sure what you're trying to say. Okay, so to conclude, our society has undergone massive positive changes because of the technological breakthroughs, plural here. Yes, and individuals have to be flexible to them if we aspire to achieve more. Furthermore, existing technology cannot make us intelligently weak. You mean intellectually. That's why I just automatically said it, intellectually weak. If we all try to understand how it works and set bigger goals. Let's see. So, you really do need to, again, restate the fact that you think we have to adjust to technology. Don't think it's kind of, all right, you did say that individuals have to be flexible. I just wanted you to be a little more direct. It's for me, it's a little too indirect, but okay. And then, like I said, this changes words. All right, Aziza, she had some really nice elements. I saw a lot of good grammar. There were a few little things, but I think you can correct them. So what I need you to do is correct these essays, add the errors to your error correction list, keep on writing, send them all back to us. But you're really improving. You're really doing a good job. So great work. And I'm really looking forward to seeing more of these.